YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 3. I tried recording Rival Stars Mobile on my phone, and when I was done recording the video, my iPhone said, you know what? Sorry you just wasted about 10 to 15 minutes of your time. We can't save the video. Yeah, that's just my luck. So, we're gonna go ahead and play Gallop Racer 3. I played this game when I don't have time to record the other videos because I have to set my, set up my PS2 and my recording software up, and, you know, I just want to make sure I get videos out to you guys. On the max day I want to miss is like one. Very busy with a lot of stuff. So I remember last episode was actually pretty decent here. We're almost at the end of this year, which is crazy. Actually, let's go ahead and look at just kind of the jockey data of what's happened. Let's look at leading. And sorry about that, I had a scanner on because there's crazy stuff going on. In fact, I was talking about it in the previous video I was already recording, and then, you know, the video didn't save. And again, we're ranked 9th as far as the jockey standings, for the simple fact that jockeys in this game can only race so often. And for me to even be close to the top, I'm going to say the top 5, you know, we would need to be winning one race a week, or at least one race every 2 weeks to be close to them. So 5 wins, 2 places out of 34 meets this season. That doesn't sound great to me, but you know, whatever. Is there anything else to look at here? Personal data. Let's go ahead and check this out. So we look at our personal data. We've raced 415 times with 65 wins, 42 places, and 50 shows. Our win percentage is about 15%, which I think this game is okay. It's not great. I mean, to say that you're only going to win your races 15% of the time, I still think there's quite a bit of work that needs to be done, but we won't complain. So Cosmo Gal's ready to go. Ebony Colors. Now, I forgot who I was going to retire. I think Cosmo Gal, she's definitely on the decline, right? And I said I was going to retire her somewhat soon. She came 12th in her last race. Yeah, she's definitely on the decline. So I think we'll run her in one more, because I can't remember from the last episode if I said she was just going to be done in that episode or if I was going to run her in one more. Let's try her in a grade 2. They keep throwing these grade 1s at me, but I think she's definitely done with those by this point. She probably could run a grade 3, and actually, let's go ahead and do a grade 3. I consider it a grade 2, but yeah. Let's do a 7 furlong grade 3. We'll get her in that. Ebony Colors. This horse, he still has not won. Decently fast, but no wins. Yeah, no wins at all for him. I'm assuming I'm going to use him for breeding, because I can't imagine why else I'd have him. 5 to 8 furlongs on ZTF. And we'll just put him in an open race and hope that he can win this one. And I said on the turf, and I put him in a dirt race. Of course, I would do that because I'm just simply not paying attention. 5 to 8 on the turf. Granted, his dirt rating is not awful, so maybe he could. You know what? Screw it. I'm actually gonna run him on the dirt because he hasn't won a race. Clearly, what I've been doing has not worked. So let's try something different. Alshiba, hopefully, is going to be a great horse. But still is going to peak relatively quickly as a 3-year-old. So 6 to 9 furlongs, turf or dirt, quite frankly. 4th in the last race, which I don't know if that was turf or dirt. And I don't even have Alshiba in my notes. Why don't I? What is that about? Is Striking Tab even still with us? He is. Okay. I don't have Alshiba in my notes. It's kind of weird. So Alshiba's our 2-year-old colt, 6 to 9... turf or dirt, honestly. I mean, his turf rating is only 1 point higher than his dirt rating, so we can really run him wherever we see fit. I'm gonna run him in this open to see how he does. So these 3 races should give us a pretty good idea of what we can do. Goose Army, cannot believe this horse. Look at that stamina, 83 on turf, 80 on dirt, and his overall turf rating in the upper right hand corner, 106, and he's only a 2 to 3. He's basically a 3-star horse. Out of 5 in this game, he's only a 3-star average horse. His price is 106K. Now, if we sold him, would he actually be worth that much? I wonder. Or is that just what he's worth? Either way, he hasn't even hit his peak yet, so I cannot wait to see what he's going to be able to do. Let's go racing, shall we? Yeah, like I said, I don't know why I don't even have Alshiba in my notes. Kind of weird. Anyways, let's see. It's a field of 12. Alshiba actually looking to be, well, I guess you would consider us the third favorite in this field, or fourth, sorry. We're right next to the favorite, Free Ruler, post position 1. So let's go ahead and check him out, him or her. It's actually a field of all Colts. That's the favorite, Free Ruler. And okay, let's go racing. So I have no idea what Alshiba's potential is going to be. I don't think he's going to be a great horse in general, because he only costs 40 points, which usually is an indicator of how good or bad your horse will be in this game, compared to Goose Army, who costs like 1,200. All right, big difference. All right, really good start actually there for Alshiba, and make sure you kind of push the horse to the front, but not too much, just enough to be comfortable. And yeah, this is cool. Now we want him in the blue, so actually, yeah, he's not where he wants to be yet. Move him up, come on. Settle in. Settle in. Okay, now we're in the blue. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. It takes a little bit longer, I think, in this game to kind of get that feel right. As far as like when the game will actually register that, oh, your horse is in the right position, or oh, your horse is not in the right position. I think that mechanic takes a little bit of time, so. 59-6, fast pace here. 3.5 furlongs left to go. We'll bide our time. I don't know where the favorite is. I'm just gonna not even worry about it. We'll let them go. We'll let them gas themselves. Now we'll roll. I don't know where the favorite is yet still. We have a chance here with Alshiba. Furlong and a half to go. That 7 horse is proving to be very challenging. In fact, a lot of these horses are proving challenging. Coming down to the wire here. I think this is the favorite flying up on the inside of us. We're going to try to get up there for 3rd. Not going to happen. We'll get 5th. That was a tough race. Way tougher than I thought. You know? I think, I mean, the 7 that won and then the 12 that was up there, they were much faster than probably expected. So, that was a tough race, considering. Tough race for Alshiba there. Favorite just ends up getting up into 3rd place. But Paradise Art gets the win. 148-8. Fast pace, yeah. Nothing we can do there. I just think we were kind of outclassed, to be honest. And it's fine. We'll take it and we'll roll with it, but we get some money. Essentially, the horse will pay for itself. 160 points, yeah. That's horse is basically paying for itself for the next 4 months, realistically, with that. We have another race. Roll it. 77,000 points we still have, and again, I'm just sitting on this until we can really get a solid grade 1 horse that we can use for breeding. Ebony Colors. Okay, looking better here today, and I figured, doesn't hurt. Let's put him on the dirt and see what he does, because he hasn't done anything productive on the turf to win. So let's see. It's a small field of 10, and when I say small, because usually in this game it can be bigger than that, but field of 10. And we're actually the 4th favorite. Yet again, Blues Club. Really, really fast horse. Tough horse to beat. As usual, let's just try to get a money place finish to stack our points, because we desperately need it in this game. It's the only way you can accumulate it. Alright, starting from post position 9, and we're off. Not the greatest of starts, but fortunately, Ebony Colors doesn't need to be near the front. That was weird. It's like the game just glitched out. We're still in the green, not in the blue. Now we're in the blue. Alright. I'm thinking this horse would be fine being a closer, even if we were in last place, but this should be fine, right? So, we're on the dirt. There shouldn't be a slope or a hill to have to work. So, we should be okay to kind of probably get our spurt started sooner, but I'm getting kind of... I bumped that horse, but they kind of squeezed me in there. It's a little bit annoying. They definitely squeezed me in, and it's not my fault. I mean, seriously, that horse just kind of drifted into my lane, and that could have really hampered our race, to be honest, because we're struggling. We're struggling. Ebony Color's still fighting, though, still hanging in there. Might be able to get up into 5th place. Might be able to at the wire. No, that's frustrating, because we were running in the yellow the entirety of the stretch. Why did they program the AI to be absolute doofuses in these games? They just don't even recognize that a player is there. Very close, though. Golly, look at all that. 5 horses. Have a length there. That's frustrating. I probably should have moved sooner. Hindsight's always 20/20. I just wasn't expecting to literally kind of get closed out of that gap like that. That's disappointing. I felt like that could have been a much better result, but what are you going to do, right? Let's go to another race. You can only do so much, right? Cosmo Gal in a grade 3. She is the oldest gal in this field. There's 3-year-old fillies, no 4-year-old fillies. And we got this 5-year-old mare, Cosmo Gal. Still with a chance to finish in the money, which is important. I mean, we still have a chance to finish 4th or 5th. Spoon Man is the favorite, the 4-horse. Sedate Chief, another good horse in this field. Major Flyer. So, yeah, this is probably still going to be a very tough grade 3 race. This might be her last one, to be honest. I would like to use her for breeding, which we can do at any time. But I have to remember that when horses are created as 2-year-olds in this game, you want to do it closer to like the summer when they can actually race. Otherwise, they'll be really angry and upset that they haven't raced if you create them earlier than, I would say, probably May or June. So yeah, this might be Cosmo Gal's last race. Granted, though, I guess if she's still winning, if she's still able to finish in the money for us, that's very important because we do need those points. So maybe I'll actually keep her racing until I feel like she just can't produce any good results for us, any money placing results. All right, let's actually try to see what happens if we get started sooner. It doesn't usually work for me, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, gonna give it a shot. Let's roll. Let's roll. Cosmo Gal, she's actually looking kind of strong here. A furlong left to go. Cosmo Gal is pulling through, but there's a horse on the inside. It's just going to fly past. She's still sitting in second, Oh, man. Just lost 2 places at the wire that quickly. That was looking relatively promising. So I guess, yeah, doesn't make sense to retire her now. She can still finish like that. Granted, it's a grade 3 race, but that's still money for us, and it'd be a waste to get rid of her if she can still get us performances like that. Major Flyer, Sedate Chief, and Spoon Man are your top 3. So yeah, not terrible, not terrible. Thought we had a chance to win. So starting to spurt when I did worked, yes and no. I feel like maybe if we started a little bit later, potentially she would have had that late closing speed to finish in 2nd instead of 4th. But just that quickly. All the money we won, we lost. Mainly because Cosmo Gal, she costs $770. And then Goose Army costs $1,200. So they cost together $1,900. Almost $2,000. So realistically, you know, that's tough. I mean, Cosmo Gal's got to give us results. And granted, she's been on the decline. She's 5 years old. I don't know if she's worth it, because unless she's winning $770, then it is kind of a waste. I'd rather not be paying more than I need to. So you know what? We will go ahead and retire her. Based off of that result, which is fine. I mean, she's had a great career for us. 24 races, 8 wins. And she's earned basically almost 80,000. Definitely our highest earning Gallop Racer original on this playthrough. So I think she's done well for us. I can retire her on that note. So let's go to horse data. Let's go to horse then horse data. Cosmo Gal. I don't even know if saving works since I'm playing on an emulator. I don't think it does. It's fine. Let's go ahead and retire her. Yes. Yes, I do want to breed. All right. And speaking of breeding, let's go ahead and look to see who we have. So oh my god, look at all these broodmares we have. We have no sires. Where are the boys at? We have Cosmo Gal. Let's go ahead and look at everybody. We have Forever Beat, which average horse as far as stats are concerned, but a couple 5-star ratings. No wins. So just kind of one of those random horses I'll use to breed just to have an original. 4 Courtney. Not great at all. 81 turf rating, which isn't bad. And she was one of our originals, but still not anything special. Did she win? She did win 2 races out of 22, so that's not terrible. And who we just retired, Cosmo Gal. As you can see, she is definitely the best of what we have. And 24 races, 8 wins. So, yeah, we need some studs, man. Where are the studs, right? All right, we have a lot of races ready. I guess we'll do Striking Tap here, 7 to 10. Now, where's Striking Tap? He's pretty much at his peak, 14,000. 5 wins out of 13, so that's not bad. So he runs 7 to 10 on the dirt. Let's put him in a grade 3. Let's see if we can get a win. Ooh, handicap. No thanks. Yeah, maybe striking tap's not actually going to be able to race for the end of the year, because his turf rating is not good. It's legitimately quite a gap between his turf and dirt, so we have to race him on the turf. And I don't want to race him in that race if he's going to have a handicap. Now this G2 is well outside of his distance. His stamina is only 66. I feel like that would not be fun. Yeah, kind of rough. I mean, we come into this race with the handicap, but I guess I'll have to wait, unfortunately, because none of those races look good for him. Goose Army, 11 races, 5 wins, 10 to 14 furlongs on the turf for sure. Probably try that grade 3, or we can actually try the Winter GP. That would be a great way to close out the year and probably this video. Blues Colors, very good stamina horse. I forgot who I was going to breed with Blues Colors. I can't remember. I think I was going to breed Cosmo Gal with Blues Colors, because he's definitely going to be... Well, Goose Army would clearly be the better of the studs, actually. Goose Army and Cosmo Gal, 2 originals. Maybe I should breed those 2. Goose Army and Cosmo Gal. But Blues Colors here that you're looking at on screen right now, I'm not sure really who to breed them with. As far as the other brood mares. There's For Courtney and then there's Forever Beat. I feel like he's better than that. And he's actually... He's still probably... He still has a solid 2 years in him, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Blues Colors. 7-13 furlongs on the TIFF. And we don't have a whole lot of options here. We'll go for this grade 3. Handicaps. Handicaps. The more handicaps. Now, we could do this race, but it's 16 furlongs. I can't imagine he'll be able to hang. Granted, though, his stamina's... You know what? Screw it. His stamina's 80. Let's give it a shot. I mean... Worst case worst, we just don't finish in the money. End of the year anyway. So last 2 races for another playthrough. I don't even recall what year we were in this game. I don't know if it's year 4, year 5, year 6, but finally seeing some progress as far as long term. So yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, I was gonna say we have to be the long shot. But granted, we're the second to last long shot. Last expert, 469 to 1, basically. Distance is way outside of this horse's capabilities, but you know what? I'm just gonna try to keep ourselves at the back, because granted, he can run anywhere, which works out. So let's try to keep his stamina consumption at the lowest. You like that? All right. Yeah, he should settle in back here. So gonna move him inside. Now, we don't want to drop off too much. Okay, he's in the blue, so he's comfortable right here. And this is where we'll run him. Let's just see how well he can do. I'm not expecting to finish in the money. That'd be quite amazing, because this is 3 furlongs further than he's expecting to run. That's pretty long. That's like running from basically halfway through turn 3 and 4 to the finish line. That's a long extra distance to run. It really is. So... yeah, we'll see what he does here. Let's go ahead and look at the grandstands there. And let's look at the rest of the track. Nice, screen in the middle. So much nostalgia with this game, man. It'd be great if like somebody could figure out a way on how to mod this and like put in some different tracks. Like some of the tracks are in Rival Stars or even in the newer Gallop Racers. Some of those tracks would look amazing, you know what I mean? They really would. Like the Singapore tracks or anything like that with the night races, like Osaka, those would be great. Which I think Osaka is in here. I just don't have any horses capable of running in that race yet. I don't know how this is gonna go. I feel like we're all the way back here, and when I try to get him going, we're just gonna like stay in the back. That's honestly what I feel. You know what? I'm just gonna take a chance. We have nothing to lose. I don't want an outside trip, so I'm gonna stick to the inside here and see if we can find a gap and just kind of squeeze our way through. You know what I mean? I'm taking a chance, but it's fine. See the gap? There it is. The sea has parted. The sea has parted for Blues Colors, but I don't know if he's going to be able to last these last 2 furlongs. Let's see what this horse has in the tank. Don't come in last place, Blues. Don't do it, man. Ah, so close. I think we're just going to avoid last place because this horse is being held up. 11th out of 12th. Actually where we were supposed to finish. You know what? He didn't get completely blown away. He just tired out. He didn't have the stamina. Like I said, he's running an extra 3 furlongs further than what he's capable of. Yeah, that's a 13 furlong race. I think we're having a completely different conversation, to be completely honest with you. And Uncle Larry is flying, setting a record, 3:16.5 for 16 furlongs. Okay, Uncle Larry, we get it. You're kind of fast. We get it. We get it. Wowzers. Pretty crazy, right? All right. Well, last race of the year and of this video approaching. And here we go. So let's see if we can finish on a big note here with our best horse ever in this playthrough, Goose Army. It is the 12.5 furlong Grade 1, G1. Okay, yep, Grade 1. That's what we're going to call it. The Grade 1 Winter GP. Oh, if somebody ever took the time to put a compilation of all the things and names that I've messed up in the years of playing any of these games, I'm sure would be quite the masterpiece. Goose Army has a chance to win. We're sitting here at the third favorite. Fast Navy, my favorite horse in this game. Hands down my favorite horse in this game. Fast Navy is extremely tough to beat. Crafty Saint, another horse, really tough to beat. We're going to go through the post parade here. Goose, I want the win today. Let's see if we can make it happen. But we'll go through the post parade. Here's the 6, Turf Rat. No chance. There's a 7, Loving Dream. There's the 8, Alert Falcon. Here's a 9, Rainy Rhythm. Here's the 10, Naive Expert. Ugh. Here's the 11, Fast Navy. Ooh la la. I'm just doing this based off of the horse's odds. So better, that means ooh. Worse, ugh. Blitzen. That's the 12 horse. The 1 horse, Tropical Gem. Ugh. The 2 horse, Crafty Saint. Ooh. I really like that horse as well. Dear Puffy, the 3. Ugh. The 4 horse, Pink Onyx. And we're on the 5, Goose Army. We're going for the win here today. I would prefer not to settle for a podium, but, you know, when I say a podium, I mean second or third. I really would like to win this race. Oh, boy. Here we go. Once all the way around. Oh, I like this song. I haven't heard this in a while since we played. Swang! Okay, I'm just going to let the song do its justice, and I'm going to try not to butcher it, as I seem to do with things. Okay, alright, well... Goose, where... Okay, you're fine. First, he's like, okay, I'm not too comfortable, then I'm comfortable, then wait, I'm not too comfortable. Just want to make sure he's in the blue. Who are we looking for? We're looking for Fast Navy, which Fast Navy, I think, is a closer. On the outside. Fast Navy's out there on the very outside, top right, with the pink silks on. That's the horse we got to beat. And it's going to be a very tough horse to beat. Now, we're fine right now as far as our pace, our feel, our stamina, but I'm a little worried if these gaps are going to clear up. You see, I didn't mind taking the risk last race because I figured we had nothing to lose. This race, we need to win it. Second place is fine, but I would really prefer to go for the win, and I can't drop this horse back too far without exposing him, so we're just going to have to stay here. And I figure once Fast Navy starts rolling, let's try to catch him. Okay, we're going to move. We need a gap. We need a gap. Right there. We got to shoot it right now. There's the gap. We have to take it. Okay, and here we go. Here we go. Fast Navy's going to come rolling, and here he comes. Goose Army is pulling away, but Fast Navy, he's so fast, man. You guys don't understand. And Crafty Saint, another fast horse. Look at those two go. They are so fast in this game. Ay, ay, ay. There's nothing I can do. Third best, I guess, is the best I can settle for. Those horses are too fast in this game, man. At this distance, Fast Navy is literally like a jet. And Crafty Saint also is like very close, as you can see. There was nothing I could do. And if I started any later, and he sets a record. Hello? Fast freaking horse, man. There was nothing I could do there. If I started too late, I wasn't going to catch them. There's no way. They're still too fast for that. And if I started earlier, I would have had to get such a jump and be able to hold that off till the wire. That's disrespectful to do against Fast Navy and Crafty Saint, because if they are average horses with average stamina and speed, okay, that can work, but they are great horses with great speed and great stamina for this distance, especially. That's what makes them so dangerous. I did the best I could. That was really nothing else I could do there. Those horses are really fast, man, especially Fast Navy. Seriously, Fast Navy is a great horse in this game. 3,300 points, though. That is a good way to end the year. And here are the awards. Scout is in this game. No kidding. Because, you know, certain Gallop Racer titles, certain horses don't return for whatever reason. So to actually see her in this game, that is awesome. So, you guys see certain act horse of the year. Best sprinter and miler, tender value. Best dirt horse out of trigger. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Dear Son, Stern Liquor, the same horses you typically see at the end of the year. How obnoxious. And we still finished 10th overall without any additional wins in this episode. That's a bummer. But we still finished 10th out of, I mean, who really cares? Like, look at the 110 meets. Yeah, maybe I could finish in the top 3 if I'm racing that much. 52 weeks in a year, right? I'd have to be racing twice a week, I guess, consistently. Yeah, I'd have to race twice a week to have that many races in a season. And maybe doing that, I would have the chance of winning, but I also have to be on the right horses. So, wow, another season. Ebony Colors now is 5 years old. Striking Tap, also 5 years old. Goose Army is 4. Blues Color is 5. And Alshiba is the youngest at 3. So, the boys, they're getting up there. Only a couple years left for them, but nonetheless, breeding we will be doing in May of this year. I don't know which of these guys I'm retiring first. Let's see. Ebony Colors, you know what? Because he's such, well, his speed is pretty decent considering. So, and the thing is, he's a late bloomer. He's not going to peak basically until probably his last year. I wonder what the deal was with this horse. I'm like, why would I just get a random horse like this? But I guess, you know, he'll peak at 6 or 7 years old and then maybe start to string together some wins. So Ebony Colors is going nowhere. Striking Tap is on the decline, so we could retire him sooner. I mean, 13 races, 5 wins. That's still almost like over 30% as far as a win ratio. Now, his stamina is pretty decent. I could retire him. Goose Army, of course, we still have time with. 107 turf rating. Love it. Blues Colors. Awesome stamina. He's going to be at his peak this season. So after his 5-year-old season, I would assume he'll be done. So right now, Striking Tap is the only horse that we can retire. Because everybody else is they still have years to run. Again, Ebony Colors still has 2 years. Goose Army still will have enough for this year as a 4-year-old, and then he'll be on the decline as a 5-year-old. So he can't be retired this year. Blues Colors we just looked at again. This will be his year. So after this year, he'll be done. And then Alshiba is only 3 years old, and Alshiba, same thing. He won't be at his won't be essentially at his best anymore until after this season. So Striking Tap is the only freaking horse that we can retire for breeding, which is, you know, And looking at his stats, I mean, he's average. I mean, his speed is not great. His stamina is mediocre in middle of the road. So I think I will retire Striking Tap now. I'm just trying to decide who to use him with for breeding. I'm not going to... Cosmo Gal I'm keeping. I'm keeping her for Goose Army or somebody else. I will not use him with Cosmo Gal. But maybe Forever Beat? Because, I mean, she's average too. Granted, she has better stars, so we could get a better horse out of her, but she has no wins. And then for Courtney... For Courtney is... She... Statistically, as far as her speed and stamina, she looks a little bit more similar to Striking Tap, and she does have 2 wins. So I might do 4 Courtney and Striking Tap, to be honest. I think that would be an interesting combination. And Forever Beat, I'll keep her for maybe Ebony Colors, because I don't think he'll be great once he retires. He still has 2 years, so I may keep her for that. Granted, I think she looks better. She has 2 5-star ratings, a 4-star, a 3, and a 2, compared to Fort Courtney, who only has a 4-star, a 3-star, 2 2-stars, and a 1-star. But I think that lines up more with Striking Tap. Let's actually go ahead and check that horse again. Horse data, Striking Tap. Yeah, I think Fort Courtney matches up better. You know what I mean? Forever Beat, I still feel like if I find the right sire for her, I feel like we could get a decent Gallop Racer original, aka a decent foal out of that. So Striking Tap, we're gonna go ahead and retire. We're not gonna breed them yet, obviously, because again, if I do that now, the horses will be impatient. The new horse will be impatient of not being able to race until like July. So yeah, I definitely plan on breeding Striking Tap and Fort Courtney. So 72 and 83, 81 and 72. They kind of mirror each other in a way, just opposites. So Striking Tap was clearly a better, well, dirt horse, obviously, based off of his rating. But yeah, 5 wins, still not bad. And then Fort Courtney, clearly a better turf horse. So maybe we'll get a horse that can run on either, which will help. I mean, more races we can have, the better chances we have of more success in general, as far as being able to run on turf or dirt. So I think we'll breed those two. Like I said, Cosmo Gal, we're not touching until Goose Army is kind of ready. And Forever Beat, we'll still be waiting on her. So Striking Tap and Fort Courtney is who we'll be breeding probably in May or June of this season here. So guys, that'll do it for today's video. Appreciate your love and support on the channel. I think that's all I got for you today, and hopefully you all had a happy new year. I didn't say it in the previous videos. I think I already recorded those videos before the new year. So hopefully you all had a great new year, and hopefully 2022 provides good things for you, whatever you want to accomplish in your life and achieve as far as your goals. I hope you guys are able to do that. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. It's been amazing, and I've just been enjoying just uploading these these videos, and the community that we are building. It really feels special, and I'm just glad to have you guys a part of that. That really does mean a lot. Until next time, those Horse Racing Gamers sending out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. I'll see you later. Goodbye.